Well, we're just one day away from the start of hurricane season, and while we begin to monitor the tropics, many of you will begin stockpiling things like water and canned goods.
But as News 5's Tiffany McCall tells us, there's something else you need to keep in mind.
When there's threat of a hurricane and you're from the Gulf Coast, you already know the drill. Stock up on batteries, have a flashlight handy, plywood, or even a generator. And as the start of hurricane season may make you think about getting those supplies in place, another area to think about is financial preparation. And for people dealing with disasters, like the recent tornado in Oklahoma, something as simple as getting cash can be impossible.
If the electricity's off, you can't use the ATM machines. They can't run the credit cards.
Annalee Leonard is a financial advisor. She says keeping cash on hand is something people nowadays fail to do, but should.
So you always want to have enough to carry you through 3 or 4 days of expenses.
Another tip is to check your insurance.
You've got a named storm out there and you want flood insurance. You can't get it. So make sure your policies are up to date. There's been no lapses in them.
And that's an important area for Carrie Arvison.
When Isaac was coming through, I panic attacked.
She moved to Mobile from Minnesota last year and has seen her share of tornadoes.
You know, I've seen people that their house looked perfectly fine, but it was shifted on the foundation, so everything was gone. And they didn't have renter's insurance or they didn't have homeowner's insurance.
And then there are those important documents like health and car insurance. Keep all of your important documents in one place, preferably in a waterproof container like this one or one that's fireproof. Bottom line, the degree of planning for a major threat will vary person to person, but being as prepared as possible is key.
If they have full warning, they do need to prepare at least water, food, and gas.
And we all know having gasoline after a disaster is very important. And Leonard also stresses the importance of online banking, which many older people fail to do. Live in the studio, Tiffany McCall, News 5.